Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar. Spa-Francorchamps is famous for its long straights and fast corners. Drag efficiency will make all the difference here as drivers zoom through the famous sequence of Eau Rouge leading up into Raidillon. But a twisty middle sector keeps things tricky down on the track. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. So, without further ado, let's get started. We'll be kicking off today with the final practice before moving on to the qualifying session. Whoever said every second counts clearly hadn't revelled in the sport of Formula One, where grid positions can be decided by thousandths of a second. The drivers competing today are amongst the finest in the world, but the margins are even finer. And as you can probably guess, there is no margin for error. There's not much left to say, so let's get into it. race day has arrived and the time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
We saw a reasonable push from Mercedes in qualifying, and they'll have plenty of opportunities here to achieve a great result. We had a magnificent display from McLaren here in qualifying, and they'll certainly be hoping to put in a dominant performance here today. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
Well, this may well be another Belgian Grand Prix for the ages, so stick around and find out how it all ends. It's sunny and bright as the drivers line up on the grid. Taking a look at Mercedes now. They might not be in the top 3 spots, but things could change fast once the race gets underway. We've got the other Mercedes here. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. The race start is mere seconds away. You can hear the excitement in the crowd here at the Belgian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. I think we've had a car run wide. Let's take a look at the replay. So this was the Aston Martin. They've gone wide. They won't be happy about that.
Got a car stopped on track.
It's a crash! Let's see what happened there. We're just watching the Red Bull. And there we see the crash. Oh, we've had a spin. We can take a look now. Now just take a look at the McLaren. What a spin out! Oh, did someone run wide there? Let's take a closer look. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. Oh dear, that's far wider than they would have wanted. Oh, there's a spin! Let's have a look. Now just focus on the Haas. They spun the car! What a disaster! Is that a lockup? Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes and they've locked up.
So box, box, box.
Copy, box.
It's a race position gained from Mercedes. Let's take a look at the replay. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Gaining a position there. Oh, they make it look so easy. That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
To the pit.
Copy.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes. Let's see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here.
We've had a big crash here.
I think that was a crash. We can take a look now. Okay, here's the Ferrari. They've lost control And there's the crash. We've just had a car run wide. Let's have a look. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. They've taken that far too wide, and now they're paying the price. And McLaren with a great overtake. Was that a crash? Multiple cars, I think. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. And there's the collision. It's caused absolute carnage. No! And the team had such high hopes today.
And box, 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 box.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there. Let's take a look at the replay. Now just take a look at the McLaren. They're forced wide, and they won't be happy at all about that. Mercedes moved up a place. Let's see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And they clear it. Big move for them and a race position gained. The team watching on and clearly loving that. Sounds like we've had a spin. Here's the replay. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The car's just gone. Oh. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly. Who's running wide there? We can take a look now. So this was the Aston Martin. They're forced wide, and there we can see them slide off. Someone spun out. Let's have a look. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. And this, yes, this is where they spun out.
And think about less lifting coast. And we'll push.
Someone's run wide. Let's take a closer look. Now just take a look at the McLaren. Oh dear, dear, dear. That's far wider than they would have wanted.
So just cool tyres down. And 3 laps remaining. Reduce, lift and course.
Copy.
We're going to push hard.
Copy.
Two laps remaining.
Sounds like a few cars have crashed. Let's take a look at the replay. So this was the Aston Martin. Goodness me, that is a serious collision.
Really well executed. We have checkered flag now.
What a fantastic race from the Mercedes driver. This was a good weekend for Mercedes, with the results to match.
Yep, they managed to bring everything together. Strategy, engineering and driving. They've had a very strong weekend indeed.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. We'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.